gamers e games.
E aí galera, aqui quem fala é o Jefferson e hoje trago para vocês as primeiras impressões de Titanic, a Space Between. Esse que é um jogo que até então que é de sobrevivência, exploração, né, com bastante puzzles e bora lá. Acabei de abrir o jogo aqui no Quest. Ele tá com a versão também esperada para PC e PlayStation VR2, mas ainda sem data. Por enquanto o jogo só tá na MetaQuest. E aqui vocês podem ver que ele tem a versão de Quest 2 e de Quest 3 Pro. Como a gente tá no Quest 2, bora lá. Bom, New Game, Standing City. Interessante. Vamos jogar em pé. Tô de pé aqui.
The curious thing about us humans, it's this idea that we believe we're entitled to explain everything. We seem to know exactly why everything happens in our reality. We even seem to understand the workings of a realm that we've never seen, nor been in. The reality.
Opa! Tá, criando games, tá.
Jane Williams. I was born on the 6th of June in 1842.
Now, Jane, what year is it right now?
2145.
Uou, futuro?
Jane, I believe that would make you over 303 years of age. How is that possible?
I was displaced. God has awoken me in your time.
É um jogo de meio que horror, survival horror, vamos ver.
Okay.
Tá, tutorial,
When were
galera.
you displaced?
Os
The
gráficos
last
são bons,
events you
hein?
remember?
Mãos flutuantes, excelente.
I was
Prefiro jogar assim do
looking
que
for my
corpo.
grandchildren.
É menos problema pra
We were
gente
all at the lifeboats, but we
ligar.
quickly
Tá,
lost them.
temos física, ó.
I decided to look for them
Pega esse
around
aqui,
our
amor.
cabin
Gruda não gruda.
below deck.
Beleza.
It was dire down there. The lights were
Caramba,
dim,
cara, a ambientação tá boa, pelo
and I
menos no
could
início.
hear water
Interagir com
flowing
isso.
close
Ó,
by.
e a mão fica presa.
It distinctly
Aí, ó.
smelled of death, like lost hope.
Eita! Nós estamos no Titanic, né? E parece que ele tá afundando.
You know where to find them.
I wasn't sure, not until I heard the screams of my boys down the stairs.
Legal, ó, as caixas de interações estão bem feitas, pelo menos pra esse aqui. Tá, não posso pegar isso. Tô pegando com grip mesmo, grab não funciona. Tá. Bom, eu não presto atenção, será que a gente vai ter que vir pra baixo ver o que é?
Things were not
Grabbing,
natural.
use grip, grab items.
I could hear my boys, but they weren't to be seen.
Caramba, da hora, cara. Back orientation, tá. Tá. Use a botão. Legal. Ó, acessibilidade 100% até agora, hein. Só não temos os gestos aqui de dedos, mas tudo bem.
Now, at what point
Ah, é só apertar uma vez ali, tá segurando.
The last thing I remember
Eita.
was this man. He knew my name.
Don't graze the dark. Ai, tô preso. Loading. Tá. Eu ainda tô ouvindo o cara andando por aqui pro meu rumo. Ah, Henry, tá. É só um tutorialzinho mesmo. Tá. Ok, vamos ver. Controle remoto.
hour. Hope you've gotten some adequate sleep, Hendrik. From what I can see, the ocean wasn't all that graceful last night. But you've made it. You're currently 576 miles away from the Titanic. Exactly where she traveled 24 hours prior to impact. How are you feeling?
Stronger than ever, Morgan. Ready to take me back?
Close enough. Brief and news, the only thing left in my checklist.
Good luck.
Cara, que legal. Eles fizeram um sistema de greve. Olha só.
We cleared for briefing.
A caixa de interação é maior em volta do objeto. Muito bom.
I'd say now's the time to change that. So, 20 years ago, when you were sleeping out of your nose, the larger-than-life pioneer Jeffrey Plackett blew us all away by inventing nothing less than bloody time travel.
Okay.
Now that was all fine and dandy, but soon enough, Plackett's travelers came back all out of whack. They seemed completely snapped by their experiences, some of them entirely comatose. Miraculously, Plackett still continued to run his operation. Hell, he even continued to receive funding from the government.
Bom, eles estão falando aqui, né, que os caras conseguiram fazer dispositivo de viagem temporal. A gente está indo, provavelmente a gente está dentro de submarino, né?
That happened, though. I mean, they got proof and...
Hold on, Hendrik. It might seem that way for now.
Okay.
Moving forward 2 years, a 70-year-old woman known as Jane arrived out of the blue, claiming that she came from the sinking Titanic. She then recalled the events with shocking accuracy. And well, people started tying this. Oh, it seems they want us to keep moving. Go ahead and open that door.
Ok. Vou virar aqui para não bater na parede, galera. Cá tá tranquilo. Tá. Vamos ver o que mais que tem aqui. Jogar os trem fora ali. Caixa não pega. A caixa aqui também não. Tá. Pocket light, tá. Press B, o Y. Mexe. Legal. Se eu deixo cair, ele volta para minhas costas. Warning. Bom, pelo menos, ó, a gente tem física, né? A mão não passa pela parede. Card reader. Tá, onde está o leitor de cartões aqui? Card. Como é que isso funciona? É, esse aqui tá meio complicado. Vou fazer com a mão.
Whoa.
Ain't she stunning? You wouldn't believe the amount of money we pumped into that little number. Anyway, where was I? So, Plackett had now disappeared, and a woman from the actual Titanic suddenly popped out of nowhere. Now, we did some digging through Plackett's records, and we found transcripts of a traveller named Diana, who left for a mission in 2143. But she never returned. Guess where she went? Yep, the bloody Titanic.
Wait, what?
Yep, and this happened merely weeks before Plackett's disappearance, and wasn't even disclosed to the public. Know what I think, Hendrik? I think our little genius botched Diana's mission and tried to cover up by sending back another passenger, Jane.
Wait a minute. Isn't Jane over 70 years old? How would that make sense?
Good question. Diana was only 32 years old. We suspect Plackett wanted to pass off time travel maladies as a reason for her age, which clearly didn't pan out since authorities apprehended Jane before he could return and get his hands on her. I think that if you can reach Jane's cabin on the RMS Titanic, you'll be able to learn what happened, find Placket, and potentially bring back Diana.
I suspected that my mission involved Jane somehow, but
Tá,
this?
basicamente, galera, eles estão falando, né, que aconteceu
You're putting a lot on me here,
evento
Marv.
aí, e aquela mulher ali, Jane Williams, apareceu no em 2145 ali, tá? Sendo que essa Diana Simons era uma cientista, parece que ela foi pro Titanic e desapareceu na data de 21/43, né, 2/43. E agora a gente tem que ir lá, tentar ver o que aconteceu e tentar resgatar a mulher.
Start off your mission in the front boiler rooms, disguised as a coal shoveler. We land you there about 24 hours before impact, giving you ample time to prepare.
A gente tem que...
by all means, this mission should be quite straightforward.
Let's hope so. I've got to ask though, what the hell happened to Placket?
I don't think he made it out. Only
A gente
so
vai
much
pro
you can do
Titanic
on a
24 horas antes dele afundar
You
pra
ready?
tentar
We're getting close to
chegar
transport
lá
here.
e
Open that door as well, please.
Let's do it.
resgatar a mulher. Vambora.
All right, mate.
Pode.
Still can't believe you're bloody doing this.
Like who
Just
radiation.
remember, Hendrik. If
Yeah,
National
but
Time Regulation finds out we're sending you back, well, you won't return. You know I have to disclose that. I'm sorry. Now, we've told you this over and over, Hendrik, but we have real reason to believe Placket got Diana stuck on the ship. And besides, if our health department didn't operate the way they did, perhaps I would, be inside of that cylinder instead.
Bora.
Anyways, bring her back, Hendrik. We can't rely on it happening, but we can aim for it. She never deserved to be left in a sinking grave. You're making history, my friend. See you on the other side.
Beleza. Bom, mais um load provavelmente, né, galera? Eita.
Hendrik! Hendrik, are you there? Hello? If you can hear me, please grab your comm device.
Marvin, are you
Tô te
there?
vendo, brother.
Yes, he's there. We have communication. Hendrik, we thought you were gone. It took us almost 24 hours to establish contact. But you're okay. You bloody did it, mate. You're on the RMS Titanic. I also see that your coordinates have somehow worked. It seems that you're in... Fireman's Passage is right behind that door. A little twist of those hatch dogs should open that big boy for you.
What's with the hanging bags?
Well, it turns out that when the ship was ashore, the boiler room staff actually lifted their ashes up to E-deck, where it could be safely disposed of in an appropriate location. But when at sea, nobody really cared. They just dumped it all right down on the world's largest toilet.
Contrário.
Well, looks good to me. It seems that the Friday shift is coming to an end. Let's head down to the right, Hendrik.
A gente não corre, né, pelo jeito. Vai. Legal a... Cara, esse aqui é um problema. Vamos lá, tem que ficar segurando pra... Vai, Axe. Ó, e tem meio que um grab ali que ajuda.
Absolute stunner. You know, it took 3 million rivets to assemble her. Picture the manpower.
Man, it's like an oven in this place.
All right, head down to your right again.
Bom, isso aqui é ruim porque tipo, ele corre, mas pra você
This one
ficar...
seems open, Marv. Clear to use it?
Excellent. Grab one of those shovels and scoop a couple of loads into the furnace. I believe you have a few more minutes of shoveling before you're expected to clear out the clinkers.
How long am I expected to do this for?
About 4 more hours. I'm gonna try to sneak you out after about 2, though.
Damn. This is all I do? Just shovel away?
Pretty much. Once the temperature of your furnace gets too high, though, you're expected to release some of the heat.
Now I get why briefing was conducted at the last minute.
There she is. Now we're gonna release some of that heat. Let's crank that red valve behind you. Alright, that's enough. Time to load in some more then.
Mais?
Exhilarating, isn't it? You should be able to get out of here and advance towards the upper decks pretty soon. Crew presence is becoming increasingly sparse up there, so once midnight rolls around, you'll go and see about those passenger files on G deck. What? I don't recall any reports of this. Did she strike something the night before?
You're asking me?
What? No, it's the iceberg. It's gonna puncture this boiler room.
But what the hell? What happened in the 24-hour and...
Hendrik, run! Get back to the fireman's...
Ele corre, mas pra correr ele tem
Oh,
que ficar.
shit!
Vai. Funcionando esse climb aqui não. Beleza. Eita.
Wait for
Fica
me,
segurando
goddammit!
o botão pra
Crouch
poder...
and crawl, Hendrik. Hurry!
Tá, nós vemos. Foi.
What? I don't recall any reports of this. Did she strike something the night before?
You're asking me?
No, it's the iceberg. It's gonna puncture this boiler room.
But what the hell?
Boy, are they quick with those doors! Crank it open using the valve. Gather and prepare for emergency procedures. Ready the evacuation team. Listen, something went wrong during your transport. I'm not sure what happened, but you somehow ended up arriving 24 hours late. We need to get you above the waterline. The initial plunge was rather slow.
Stairwell is locked. There is a ladder, though.
Seems like you're going to be climbing. Just climb until you can't go any further.
Tá. Não! Ai, aqui.
All right,
Tá.
G-deck. You're about 20 feet above the water now, so that buys us some time. Since our plan got absolutely body slammed just there, we've taken some measures to continue your mission. You're there anyway, so no reason to really stop dead in our tracks.
Gotcha. So the passenger files are on this deck. Doesn't sound like we got held back too far.
Tá, deixa eu passar aqui. Tá, main menu, movement settings, ok. Botão, hold stick. Fly. Go back. Comfort settings. Ok. Turn settings estava beleza.
They don't sound very excited. Now, these men were not particularly known for their impenetrable tempers. Let's try and stay out of that. Anyways, try and explore some of this area while we finish up planning the rest of your mission.
Yeah, I've heard some stories about these fellas.
Certo.
Right, the passenger passenger files should be around the corner. Pick those up. Find Jane's cabin and let's go from there. There's going to be less time to be a tourist, I'm afraid. I mean, for all we know, we could be too late to find Jane or Diana.
I think you might be disappointed in what we find in that regard.
We'll have to take down that fence first, though. There's a screwdriver right there. I don't think it'll take a genius to figure that one out, Hendrik.
Okay. O que tem aqui, será? Bloqueado. Pra cá mesmo. Não, não é. Cá. Pra cá.
Bingo. Seems to be organized by surname. Jane's last name is Williams.
Williams.
Anything from you onwards is missing, Marvin.
What? What about the other ones?
They're still here.
I don't understand. Somebody already took it. Placket. Perhaps he really handpicked Jane. An older woman supposed to be an older Diana, aged by time travel artifacts.
You realize that sounds outlandish, right? You're saying Placket traveled back to pick an older woman to send to the future and pretend it's good old Diana? I still don't buy it.
It's possible, though. Shit. Guess that means we have to hurry. All right, Hendrik. Go and check if there's anything of value behind that door.
Tá, padlock aqui. Onde tá essa chave? Ave, hein? Opa. Ah, de baixo não tem interação. Legal. Isso aqui era pra quebrar alguma coisa. Mas o que? Ele não deixa quebrar, ó. Bom, na minha opinião era pra usar aquilo ali pra quebrar o... Aqui quebra. Não deixa nem bater. Bom, o martelinho agora sumiu. Não, ele tá aqui. Ah, não quebra não. Ué, ah, eu sei perto da cama. Mas ali não tem nada. que eu tenho que voltar lá no início? Vai ser isso, quer ver? A brother saiu correndo pra cá. Isso. Tá, vou pegar isso. A galera tá ali. Só ajeitar aqui. Whisky. Não é ali. Será que vai ser aqui? Não é. Chave. Pegamos. Bora. Eita!
During this period, society was hyper-obsessed with technological advancements. Meanwhile, half the world was still hungry. That's always bothered me. So when I found out that Plackett invented time travel, I was disgusted. The man paraded the world like he was the bloody Pope.
What about his travelers when they came back?
What's there to say? I mean, he sent them back alone, with no direct communication. No wonder they came back altered. Same with Diana. He was already experimenting with cross-time communication and still sent her back with that tasteless AI device of his.
What are you going to do if Hendrik happens to encounter Plackett?
As much as I want him to kill him, I'll stick to protocol. Keep Plackett away from travelers, allowing for a safe extraction.
Então tudo isso relacionado à experimentação com viagem temporal.
Vitals are okay. Consciousness detected. Diana, are you present?
Nós estamos agora jogando com a Diana.
I made it.
Que massa.
God, I'm here. I'm here. Present. I'm on the forecastle of the Titanic. Currently 20 minutes post-impact.
Welcome to the other side, Diana. If you hear this, you've completed your transport in a functioning condition. Diana, I am proud of you. Remember, the distinction between the past, present,
and future is only a stubbornly persistent illusion. I can't believe it. I've just traversed more than 230 years back in time. And I feel fine.
230 years and 314 days to be precise, Diana. How do I sound? Like Mr. Plackett in the flesh?
Just like him. It's creepy, but I feel safe.
There's no reason not to. All right, it appears that you are fully conscious and oriented now. How's your memory? Can you remember your objectives?
Head into first class through B-Deck. Capture...
Not a bad view. Diana, why don't you photograph the super...
It seems desolated. What's with that? Wasn't there a crowd around this time?
Not quite. I trust you're not relying on feature films as your bar of expectation, Diana.
Mas...
Of course not. It just feels... off.
Eita. Tirando por aqui.
Access to B-Deck seems blocked. Any advice?
Nothing to be concerned about, Diana. You'll be able to surmount that by climbing over that cargo crane. You see it?
Affirmative. It's hard to miss, really.
Good. There's a control lever on top of it. If you climb to the top, you can move the crane about 28 degrees to your left to form a bridge over the railings.
Makes sense.
Oh. Cara, você tá meio bugado. Ah não, tem uma parede invisível aqui. Tá, tem que subir de alguma forma lá em cima. Vamos ver se é por aqui. Contrário. Que é isso? Matches.
It shut down. Shouldn't there still be residual steam pressure?
It seems not. There's a backup engine integrated in the crane's base, though. Let's climb down and take a look.
Climb down, só cair.
That's it. Look for some coal to throw in that furnace, Diana.
Onde tem? Bom, o de interação está legal, viu? Muito bom, cara. Opa. Bom, eu acho que é só esses por enquanto, né? Tem mais aqui. Paradinha. Troca as mãos pra ele não cair. E caiu não. Uou, a mão.
Got it.
Good. Let's give it an initial spark. Can you find anything to light that with?
Tá, como é que eu vou fazer isso aqui? Mais stroke. Meu Deus. Não, dá pra arriscar aqui, né? Wait.
That's it. Now you're going to have to...
Twist the valve counterclockwise until the pressure gauge indicates green. You don't have to hold... Crane is running. I'll try the controls again. Got it.
E loading. É isso mesmo, loading.
The most difficult part is behind you, Diana. Feeling a bit warmer?
A little bit. It's beautiful here.
What did I tell you? I saved the best for my favorite traveler. Let's proceed.
What about the pictures?
Let's take some as you explore these hallways. 3 will be sufficient. That should do. Can you try entering the doors at the end of the hallway?
Now that I'm here, may I ask,
Eita.
What exactly caused the defects in previous time travelers? I mean, what's there to stop me from returning defective?
Stay focused, Diana. Plackett hasn't programmed me to concern you with that.
Sure. It's locked.
That's okay. Keep in mind, this is her maiden voyage. We're relying on early operating plans. We'll find another way.
What about the vents?
Right on, Diana. Let's head back around. There should be a master vent parallel to the main hallway.
Master vent aqui. Então a gente tem que de alguma forma.
It won't budge. It's soldered to its frame.
Okay. Service cabin it is then. I think you're adjacent to that. Go in there and let's find a way to blow out these vents.
That seems...
Disrespectful? Your safety always comes first, Diana. I'm not concerned about White Star Line's profit margins at the moment.
Essa pra lá. Eita! Calma aí, irmão. Damage de turno.
As expected. Find an emergency hatchet and let's cut off that knob.
Aqui. Tá. Machado de emergência. Eu não tô vendo nada. Será que tá aqui dentro? Machado de emergência. Quem eu né? Acabou. Cara, onde eu vou achar um machado de emergência aqui? Deus. Acabou. Certo. Tá, essa porta aqui abre. Porta por porta, não. Aquecedor. Bom, vamos lá, jogo de puzzle é assim mesmo. Ah, essa porta não. A porta não abre também. Bom. E agora? A gente não tem a lanterninha lá pra ver. Meu Deus, tem sim, cara. Poxa. Por que esse trem não tava ativando? Que eu não achar nunca.
Try to find the drawer with the emergency manual for 23B, Diana.
É, só que a caixa de interação de vez em quando buga.
This is it. It seems that I need to adjust these gauges accordingly throughout the halls.
Seems like it. Use the large map up there to find them. And let's adjust them to the numbers on the sheet.
On it.
47, 270. Tá certo. E a 61. 90. Certo? Porque eu pensei, tem que explodir essa parada. Agora a gente tem que achar 62. Aonde tá 62? Então, tá aqui. E 160, 180, certo? Cadê meu machado? Ai. Não vou nesse corredor sem meu machado de jeito nenhum. Tá. Cadê a outra agora? Válvula aqui, outra válvula ali, ok. Aqui não tem válvula. Será que do outro lado tem? Eu não vi. Não. Também não tem válvula. É. Aqui ela. 180. É, alguma coisa explodiu.
Get in the vent. You don't want to be associated with this mess.
É. Corre, 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 corre.
Okay. If I'm not mistaken, you will be crawling through 2 cabins. Shh. They can't see you.
Loading.
Yes, I'm getting this signal. No response from him at all. Hendrik, waking up would really help the program here.
Marvin?
We lost communication again.
Nós voltamos.
Where the hell are
Legal.
you at?
What?
Jesus, Hendrik, someone tied you up. I don't understand.
Tô
Shit.
amarrado.
Did you break those ropes by shaking your hands?
Ah, meu. Que minhas mãos. Não. Tô tentando. Tá bugado o negócio, galera. Aqui é uma versão pré-lançamento, né? Olha aí, não sai. Deixa eu ver aqui no menu. E o legal é que é o seguinte, como minha mão tá presa, nem o menu agora tá funcionando. Meu Deus, pera aí. Deixa eu chegar mais perto. Se eu mexo um pouquinho, ele só faz isso. Baixar também não resolve. Aê!
This just can't be good.
Meu Deus.
The last thing I remember was looking for that damn file.
I agree, mate. Let's get the hell out of here before someone returns.
Shit. Looks like I'm locked in here.
That's not an option. Anything else?
Well, it looks like there's a small vent over there.
Well, that vent's got some screws, so there's a start. The creases look pretty big. Just grab whatever to screw them out.
Certo. Tinha aquela coisa ali. Cadê? Onde eu joguei ela, cara? Não é possível que deu soft lock porque o item desapareceu. Bom. Ah não, ela tá aqui, ó. Bom, isso aqui é um problema, ó. O negócio continua. Deixa eu ver se tem como colocar. Ah, tem como. É mais fácil, né?
Moving forward, there has to be extra caution. I hate to say it, but clearly, you're not alone anymore. Someone is after you. I mean, hell, I'm holding out hope that this was some disgruntled boatswain, or perhaps an officer stopping you from snooping around.
The whole ship is going down, and they're concerned about me sniffing around. Man, I thought our generation was dramatic.
What? Your light just died. You're loaded with fusion energy sufficient to fuel 5 21st century cities. This shouldn't be possible. Alright then, Brady. Permission to switch to storage-based energy.
Permission granted.
Storage-based? What does that mean?
That means you'll be switching to battery-based power now. The Titanic had some dry cell-based appliance batteries on board, so keep an eye on your battery life, and find and fuel your device as you go. Your device's display will now indicate your ever-dwindling battery life.
Good thinking. I'll keep an eye out for any batteries.
Ah, mas pra isso você tem que achar uma bateria, né? Eu não tenho bateria aqui. Daquele ali pra quebrar. A bateria deve estar ali. Vem. Como é
certain about this, but it seems there's someone else here.
A lanterninha já é fraca, cara. Eita.
What the hell?
He's moving away, advancing with caution. It's safe to say that person, that's who captured you.
Certeza.
How do we even proceed from here? I can't just guess where Jane's cabin was. There's over 840 of them.
Well, the mailrooms are behind that door. Let's use those to get to the squash courts and get access to upper decks. I can confirm there's another passenger manifest on E-deck. We really should be able to find...
Marv, that blackboard doesn't seem very 1912-like.
If it isn't the devil himself,
Bom, galera,
that has got
eu
to
vou
be
terminar esse
Packard's
vídeo
work.
por aqui.
Shit.
Essas foram as primeiras impressões de Titanic, a Space Between. O jogo promete.
I mean,
Vou continuar jogando em off aqui. Se você quiser saber se o jogo é bom ou não, link na descrição vai levar lá para o nosso site gamersgames.com.br, certinho? Até a próxima.